y'all, this is Cindy and I'm the Tireless Tangler. Welcome to my channel. This is the week I have been waiting for, the week that I get to show you guys how to draw this gorgeous Lucky Shamrock knot. Here is another version. This one I have tangled on using the Tangle Zander, and this is another simpler version. I used Any Oaken's micro tangling technique on this. And let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to use today we're going to use a Zentangle Apprentice tile. It's 4.5 by 4.5 and is great for whatever you need. I like these for knots because they're a little bit bigger, and I have them on hand a lot. I'm also good at figuring out ways to create symmetry just by using these tiles. So the first thing let's do is let's divide this in half by going along the diagonal. And of course you can use a ruler or something to mark this. I'm being lazy. So once again, divide it in half. There. Okay. Now, just by doing that, we know where the center point is. Let me adjust this light quick. Whoops, that's no good. There, that's a little better. Okay, so now orient this diagonally for yourself so that the cross is going up and down, or horizontally and vertically. And then you want to sketch in, and let's make it fairly small because we've got a lot of knotting to do on this. Your little diamond or square shape, depending on how you look at it. I like for it to be a diamond, so it's going to be a diamond. All right, so now we're going to start with one of these lines, and we're going to extend this straight out. Yeah, turn your tile 90 degrees. Take this line and go straight out in the next direction. Turn your tile 90 degrees, straight out, and one last side 90 degrees, and extend that line out. All right, now we're going to aura each of these lines that we drew out. So decide now how wide you want your ribbon on this to be. I'm going to leave mine fairly small because that's a lot of knot work to get around in these small corners. So I'm going to leave this probably about that size, maybe a little smaller. In fact, let's make this a little smaller right here. And I'll adjust that one to match. So we're going to aura each of those lines we just extended out a little bit. All right, and let me fix that one. There we go. And so we'll do this about this way. All right, so you should have something that looks like this now. All right, pick a corner to begin, and this is what we're going to start with. Okay, if we're going to start in this corner here, we're going to start with this line and going under this path. We're going to extend this straight out, and then we're going to extend this out just like we did on the other two, just for a short distance. Okay? Now we're going to turn the tile 90 degrees, and we're going to repeat that. This path that comes out underneath here, extend that straight up just for a short distance. Yeah. Again, repeat. Underneath, extend it straight out, and one last side, underneath and straight out to the side. You want to keep this as straight as possible. It's going to end up being the sides of our heart, and if we or each heart, and if we keep these all straight, coming out here straight, our hearts are going to line up more symmetrically. All right, so now we have a much easier thing to do, which is basically we're going to connect this outside line here with this outside line here, and we're going to curve these up and make a heart, like so. All right, so we're going to do that on this side again. And see, by extending these up, it helps us get the angle right for the sides. Okay, that's fairly good, so we're going to stop there. We're going to repeat this on all 4 sides. So this line here and this line here are going to be the sides of our heart. So sketch that in so that it matches up pretty well with that. That I went a little crazy with, so let's tidy that up. All right. There we go. That's better. All right, there's another side. Let's do the next one. Okay, so this line out. Curve your heart down there. Do the same here. Well, I got a little weird on that again. Something about that side makes me not want to draw straight. All right, that's better. All right, and one final side. This one that we're doing in this example, I'm going to go ahead and put a 4th leaf in this area right here instead of just having 3. All right, so we're going to do the same thing on this end. Curving, oops, curving up straight for the heart and then out here. That'll work. Okay, now let's zoom in here and let's focus on, let's work with this one. Let's focus on just one of these hearts, and I'm going to show you how to draw in the knotted pattern on the inside. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to take the heart outside line and we're going to aura it so that we basically have our ribbon drawn in. Yes, like so. And on this side, oops, there. Okay, so that's a decent outline for what we're doing. All right, now what I want you to do next is start a little bit away from the point, so there's a space around this middle. I'm going to start here, and we're going to do another aura, follow the shape of the heart directly, thinly inside the outer one, and we're going to repeat that on both sides. So aura that knot, and you're going to leave a gap in the center on the top and in the center on the bottom. Okay? And let me give you another look at where we're going here. Okay, so what we've done is we've drawn in the outer one, and we've drawn in this outline for the aura here. Now all we have to do is take care of this knot work here. So let's do that now. All right, now if you're a left-handed person, or if you have a preference, other-sidedness preference on this, then mirror what I do here, and you can do it the other way. It doesn't matter. But if you will do it the same way each and every time, always following the steps this one over and so forth, you will find that it gets much easier to draw. So the way that I do it is on the outer ribbon here, the inside line of that. I'm going to bring that down straight across, and it's going to match the aura point down on the bottom. Okay? All right, and I'm going to take this, the rest of the ribbon, and I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to leave a gap, and then I'm going to aura this. So we have that. Okay? Now, this is going over here, and here's another intersection. So this needs to go under the heart. So I'm going to draw the heart in, bring it down to a point there. Use a smaller eraser. And then I'm going to erase the lines that we just went over so that doesn't become confusing later on. Okay, so we've got this outer ribbon that comes straight down to a point here, joins up, we aura that, and we bring it to a point underneath where the middle line is. Okay? All right. Next, this has gone over here, so we need to go under next. So just like we did in the last step, find this inner ribbon, and this is going to curve down. Whoa, hopefully a better curve than that. Let me try that again. Try that again, because we want it to have a nice bat wing curve in it. That's what it looks like to me, as bat wings. There. Now, okay, we know that we're going to have an aura on the inside of this. Now is the time to pay attention to your over, under. Okay, this one, over, under. Follow this path, over. So it's going to need to go under here. And oh my goodness, look, we're done. See? It's not that hard. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. So we start with a thin aura, maybe not that thin, ribbon width aura. Okay, and I'm going to leave that open at the top. Then I'm going to aura this again on the inside. Bring it down here, almost to the point, but not quite. It's going to be the end of our bat wing. All right. Leave a nice good gap up there at the top. All right. Okay, so the next thing is, remember to take the bottom line of this outer ribbon, and we're going to curve it down and meet the tip of the aura line we just did. So it has a nice rounded curve there. Okay? So we're going to extend this down to about there. Preserve your gap. All right, now remember that we cannot have two overs here. So since this is going over here, these need to come through so that it's going under there. Now remember, stop at that middle line there. That's the point of your heart. And don't forget to erase this line we just went through. Okay? Now join up the bottom, or this inner line for this outer ribbon, goodness, and curve it down, make your bat wing look. Then bring this down, inner aura, and just match these up right under there. Look at that. It's not so bad, is it? All right, one more, two more. You should have it. All right. Ribbon width aura. Another aura, almost to the point. Almost. Okay. Now, the bottom line here, curve it down, make your bat wing shape. Okay. Add your ribbon width. Stop early so you've got room to aura this on the inside. Okay, remember this goes over and down to the point. Oops, went a little far. It still goes over. All right. So we are going over here, over here. There, that's better. All right, now the bottom line here from this outer ribbon is going to come down and curve and make your bat wing. Yeah. Then bring your other one down. Aura that inner part, join up, and one more side. I don't think that one is as pretty as some of the other ones, but you get the idea. All right, one last time, and I think you guys have got it. So, a ribbon aura. Extended that a little far. Ooh, I'm getting in a hurry here. Slow down. Try this again. Here, that's a little better. We'll fix it. Okay, and another inner aura. Almost to the tip. All right. Bottom line of this ribbon, curve down to make your bat wing. I just like calling it that. Finish up your inner ribbon. Okay, and remember this goes straight on through. So stop at the middle line. Yeah, and erase the lines you went over here. All right, so now we've got this one going over and under and over. So next step, bring this bottom line down, curve it to make the bat wing on this side. Bring down your ribbon, complete your aura inside, and join them up. Hey, look guys, this is a pretty awesome knot, isn't it? A lucky shamrock knot. And you see a lot of these with very simple loops and things inside the knot. This was one of the most intriguing ones that I saw on Pinterest as far as shamrock knots or clover knots. So I'm sort of in love with this knot, and let's ink it now. And if you are ready to go at this on your own, go for it. And if not, I will see you in a few minutes. So I changed, I'm going to use a 05 in brown. Don't ask me why, I just had an idea about how to tangle this. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and I hope that you will see us next week for our next tutorial on Celtic knots. And be sure you subscribe and like before you move on, and hit the notification bell so that you know when we release new content. Thanks.